think I'm mixing America songs together.
I don't know. Sounding good to me.
Yes, it is, Stephanie. Sometimes the fingers hit the right notes.
All right, well, it's 5 o'clock, so I think we should start.
And I took us into the correct key.
Oh, look at you. Perfect.
Hey, everybody. Let's get ready to join together with Helfman. Here we go. Helfman, Shalom Alechem. Alechem, Helfman, Shalom. Helfman, Shalom Alechem. Alechem, Shalom. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Oh, baby, Helfman, Shalom Alechem, Alechem, Helfman, Shalom. One more time. Helfman, Shalom Alechem, Alechem, Helfman, Alechem, Helfman, Alechem. Shalom. I don't know what happened on the end there. Sorry about that.
I thought it was great.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. It's good to see you. Purim is over, and now we are a month away from Passover in the Jewish calendar. And we are happy to be with you and get to sing and dance and pray and rock out with and that's all I got. So we are going to continue with a little Baruch Hu, I think, maybe.
But at least you were excited about it.
That's what I got.
All right, well, we're getting ready for Baruch Hu. Becky, you ready?
I'm so ready.
Never been readier. I said ho. I said hey. I said, are you ready to pray?
I said ho. I said hey. I said, are you ready to pray?
Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. Let's come together to pray.
Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. Let's come together to pray.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is how we make a minyan.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is how we make a minyan.
I said hey. I said you. Now let's all stand up for Baruch Hu.
I said hey. I said you. Now let's all stand up for Baruch Hu.
Yada da da da, yada da da da, yada da da da, yada da da, yada da da da, yada da da da, yada da da da, yada da da. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yada die die die, yada die die die, yada die die, yada die die die, yada die die die, yada die die die, yada die die die. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed, Le'olam Va'ed. Yada die die die, 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 yada die die die.
And so now we take this moment after Baruch Hu to say our prayer for the evening, our Ma'ariv, our Avim. If you have a window nearby to glance out, I don't know if anyone got some time outside. Sounds like Mr. Dom got some nice time outside today. It was a beautiful day. So I hope you can get a little time outside, maybe before the sun has completely set. The light is fading, the night is waiting for you and me. Let's rearrange the stars. The mystery lies in the color of the sky. The words are on your lips and the evening intervenes. Ba 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 ba. The sun's gone missing. The moon is whispering my name, but I have to listen close. The arc of its ascension commands my full attention. The track provides a backdrop of purples and blues. Ba 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 ba. The light is fading, the night is waiting for you and me. Let's rearrange the stars. Baruch atah Adonai, Amari Varavi.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Machuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Machuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
You may be seated. Continue with our Ve'ahavta. And I wanted to teach you a new trope today. Those are the little marks under the letters, around the letters that aren't the vowels. And I'm going to teach you the yellow one, which you can see with a little pointer, has that little kind of boop with a dot in the middle. And it goes like this. So it's going to be Mitzavecha. So you kind of make a little curve and then put a little dot in it at the end. Mitzavecha. So when we get to that one, you can do that little move with me. And so here we go from the top. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה. There it is. אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בעיניך וכתב, there's another one, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. And just as Rabbi Fixler said, we are getting close to Passover soon in this month. And so the words we sing for Micha Mocha are right out of that story, out of the Israelites escaping Egypt. And so we sing these words together. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Micha mocha bailing Adonai, Micha mocha, nedar b'kodesh, nura tehilot, oh sefele, nura tehilot, oh sefele. Ya la la la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 now come to our Amidah, our standing prayer. So I ask everyone to please rise. Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah. Ha'el hagadol hagibor ve'hanora, El Elyon, gomel chasadim tovim ve'konei hakol, bezocher chasdei avot ve'imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. We take a moment now for silent prayer as we listen to Mr. Dom's beautiful guitar. Maybe think of some things you're grateful for on this beautiful day. Oh, but you're muted.
Sorry. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, ve'yakol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru Amen. Yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada 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 da 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 da. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, ve'yakol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru Amen. You know, before that lovely introduction, I just want to say that I was going to noodle Enter Sandman, but I couldn't do it after the introduction by the cantor, so another time.
Another time.
We will have to wait for it. So once upon a time, there was a farmer who was working in his field when all of a sudden he heard a crash and then a splash and then some awful braying and animal noise and kicking. And he looked around to see where the sound had come from, and he saw that there was a well not far from where he was, and he walked over to the well, and he looked down in the well, and a donkey had fallen in the well. And the donkey was struggling to try and stay afloat, and the donkey was very unhappy because wells are not where donkeys want to be, and the donkey was braying and screaming and kicking and splashing and making quite an awful ruckus. And so the farmer went to find some friends, and he told his friends that the donkey fell in the well. And the friends all said, all right, we're going to help you get the donkey out of the well. And they got some rope, and they went and they tried to figure out a way to wrap a rope around the donkey. And they tried for hours to try and figure out a way to free this donkey from the well, but they couldn't figure out how to get the rope under him and back up again. And there was just no way, it seemed, to get the donkey out of the well. And after working for hours and hours and hours, and the donkey is getting more and more frustrated and more tired, they decide this donkey is not coming out of this well. And they say, well, what should we do? And they decide, well, let's start getting shovels full of dirt and shoveling dirt into the well, because then at least maybe we can put the donkey out of its misery, and we won't have to listen to the donkey whining all the while that it's stuck in the well. So they get one shovel full of dirt and they shovel it into the well, and it hits the donkey on the back, and the donkey shakes it off and it falls into the water. And they throw another shovel full of dirt onto the donkey, and it hits the donkey's back, and the donkey shakes it off and it falls into the water. And they keep doing this shovelful after shovelful of out of the well, into the well, onto the donkey, onto his back, and he shakes it off. Until the donkey starts to notice that it's not as hard for him to be in the water, because he now has some mud underneath his feet that he can stand on. And the mud keeps him up a little higher. Now he's got his head above water. He can breathe a little bit better. And things aren't so bad as they were. And then another shovel full of dirt hits him in the back, and he's frustrated by that, but he shakes it off. And another shovel full of dirt, and another shovel full of dirt. He keeps shaking it off. And now the donkey notices that if he takes a step, he can get just a little bit higher. That mud is starting to pile up. And the dirt has soaked up all of the water, and now it's just a big pile of mud, and it's a little sticky, but he is a little higher than he was before. And the people above ground start to realize this too, and they start to shovel more dirt into the well, and all the while the donkey is shaking it off, and getting a little higher with each shovelful of dirt, until, to everyone's surprise, after a while of all of this shoveling, the donkey is able to walk himself right out of that well. So what is this story about? In part, it's about that sometimes it feels like the world is throwing a lot of dirt at us, and a lot is hitting us. And one of the things we have to learn to do is try and shake it off, as Charles says in the chat. We have to try and find a way to not let it weigh us down on our backs, but just shake it off. And the amazing thing about hope is that when we are able to shake off some of the things that are flying at us, and it really stinks to be in the well, but when we're able to shake off some of those things, we might find that we're able to find new ground to stand on, and we might even be able to get out of the deep holes in which we find ourselves in. So my hope for you, my prayer for you today is that you're able to shake off the things that the world is throwing at you, and also that you are able to find new footing, and that you are able to climb out when you feel like you are in the pit. And to know that when we hold on to hope, which is one of the things that Judaism teaches us how to do, when we hold on to hope, we find that we're able to get ourselves up out of the pit.
Amen. Thank you for that story. Shake it off, shake it off. That was the sermon anthem there.
Thank you. No, it needed that anthem.
It did, I think. And so we're in a new month, and that means it's time for some birthdays. So if you want, I heard there's a very special birthday tomorrow, Miss Stephanie was telling me. Do you want to share that with us, Miss Stephanie?
Miss Judy Nay has a very special birthday tomorrow. So we want to wish her a mazel tov and a Yom Holedet Sameach.
Yes, and anyone else with a March birthday, if you want to put your name, there she is.
Yay!
Yay, so good to see your face. Hope you have a special day. And if anyone else has a March birthday and wants to put it in the chat so we can sing a little Shehechianu together. And Miss Eileen's birthday. Awesome. Mr. Dom, want to little Shehechianu next?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu mazman hazeh. Let's do that one more time. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elenu Melech HaOlam Shehecheyanu v'kimanu v'higianu Lazman hazeh. Big amen, everybody.
And a little Yom Huledet Sameach. We have so many birthdays.
Yes, here we come. Here we go. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach.
To Miss Eileen and to Max and
everybody.
And to Miss Judy Nay.
Yom Huledet Sameach.
And many more. All right. Happy birthday, everybody. So we take a moment now, as we always do, to remember those we have loved and lost as we rise together for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari ve'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yithadar ve'yitalev ve'yithalal shemei dekudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata ve'shirata tushbechata ve'nechemata da'amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabba min shemaya ve'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. And so we are going to close today with a little Passover song. I think this could relate to Rabbi Fixler's story, because this is a song that you could sing when you're just feeling really angry at something, and there's a lot to maybe feel angry about these days. So if you want to stand up and sing this with me so that you can really stomp and get into it. So it's going to go like this. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pharaoh, Pharaoh, you gotta let my people go. Huh. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pharaoh, Pharaoh, no, 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 no. Huh. All right, and the first thing was that Pharaoh made us work in the hot sun. So we're going to block the sun, okay? So here we go. No more working in the hot sun. No more slavery. No more working in the hot sun. No, 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 no. Huh. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pharaoh, Pharaoh, you gotta let my people go. Huh. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pharaoh, Pharaoh, no, 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 no. Well, the next thing was that Pharaoh made us hold these really heavy burdens on our backs. So we're going to go, no more heavy, heavy burdens. No more slavery. No more heavy, heavy burdens. No, 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 no. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pharaoh, Pharaoh, you gotta let my people go. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pharaoh, Pharaoh, no, 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 no. That's all I got.
Fantastic.
Big finish.
It's good to be warming up for Passover.
Exactly. All right, take it away, Miss Stephanie.
Thank you. That was super fun. So if there are any parents on the call, please be sure to join the Helfman Religious School Committee for our parent education and parent engagement education program on Passover sharing. We can share amazing songs like the one that Kid Simmons just shared with us. That is this coming Sunday at 10 o'clock. Students, you will have regular classes this Sunday. You will also be talking about Passover sharing, and maybe you can share something like that too. But check the Helfman Herald for the Zoom link if you are a parent. Also, please be on the lookout for the information about this year's Passover candy sale, because nothing goes with slavery like chocolate. And please see the flyer that was distributed at the Purim drive-thru for information about that, and also be on the lookout for electronic information. That's it for announcements for today. Students should go ahead and sign off and head to class. Thank you for being with us today, and we will see you again soon.
Bye.